Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, drama.
Yeah. All right.
Take it away, Cameron. You're in charge of the drama this time.
I hope I'm prepared enough. Okay, fellas, sit down, pour yourself some tea, because, sister, we got some tea to spill. So first of all, I'm going to lead with saying we probably should not be the first place you're hearing this. We're going to say some words, then go click on False ID's video and come back. We're discussing that, actually. God, how do we start this?
Probably there's going to be some things said that probably I'm just gonna outright say this stuff should never have been made public. Most of it.
But it unfortunately kind of had to be made. So here we are at a very upsetting situation. Let's not bury the lead. A small VTuber you may have heard of. I'm killing it. Mikeneko, is that how you say it aloud?
Yes.
This is the first time I ever said it aloud myself. She's small. You probably haven't heard of her. Like she took a weird break that seemed to span the lengths of Rushia's career, followed approximately by, was it Nazuna?
Nazuna, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. But
it's almost like they're all the same person.
As soon as those two were done, she returned and she got a role in a Crunchyroll anime that I saw some people say, pretty good, wish she spoke more. So we learned some more. Most importantly, we learned from our source of, here's another name I never said aloud, Mafu.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a dude, right? A guy, a gentleman, who recently had spoken with, for lack of a better term, a drama magazine, right?
I purposely left his name out.
Oh, yes, because it was, well, okay, so this started when Mafu had an article published in a magazine where he did sort of like an interview thing.
Yeah.
The magazine left his name out, right?
The magazine, I don't know too much details on the magazine. All I know about it was they said it's a gossip magazine. They said a lot of things that was not right. So he was kind of forced to actually come out and make his own real statement on it.
Yeah, which, again, this probably should not be the first place you're hearing it, but you're in it now, and this is going to hurt if this is your first time hearing it.
Will it? We'll see. So yeah, Mafu, as it turns out, was married to the talent behind Mikeneko and Mikeneko. I can't talk either. Mikeneko and Rushia.
Yeah.
And this came out when this article came out, and then he made his own statement on Twitter that clarified a lot of stuff, and basically it instantly devolved into a he said, she said situation where Mafu and Mikeneko have both said that the other person is more responsible for the situation. And the situation is they got married, and then 6 months later-ish, they got divorced because neither one of them seemed to be happy with what was going on. There's been accusations of cheating on both sides. There was accusations involving assault in a certain way, which would get us demonetized if I was more specific. And not that we're making money, actually, but it would get would get the video suppressed on YouTube if I was more specific about it. There have been accusations of cruelty to animals and other things like that, and the killing of certain animals as well. It's a shit show. It's very. It feels like a Japanese drama TV show, you know what I mean? Where it's almost if the accusations weren't as serious as they are, you would look at it and be like, this is something that has been written in a melodramatic format, you know?
Yeah. The closest thing, the easiest comparison to this was the Johnny Depp case. Both people appear to, out of everything that's been said, both people appear to not really be that great people behind the scenes. And they both seem to be at fault to some degree.
Yeah.
It's going to be which side are you going to fall on as far as who you think is more responsible and which side do you think is more innocent?
It's very heavily leaning towards Rushia being the abuser.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
It is. That's the way it looks,
Like,
no matter how you look at it, because all of these things came out, and Mafu said a lot of things in his statement, and then Rushia put out a very simple statement by comparison, it seems, to basically say, nuh-uh. And he was the one more at fault.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like the same amount of effort was put in on both sides.
That's because it seemed like her side of it felt more like her rejecting like accusations, and she didn't really place too many accusations on him.
Yeah.
It was mostly her saying, no, I didn't do this stuff, but it was also her saying, yeah, I did do a couple of these things.
And again, like, I guess if I can speak from like a meta level, she kind of has to rebuff this stuff because her whole career depends upon a parasocial relationship she's been building.
Yeah.
She's in the idol sphere where you need to maintain that ability. I mean, there's a reason we just now learned they were married.
Yeah. And that's something that she has at least admitted is like, yeah, we were married and got divorced during this time period.
Yeah, which that's a hell of a thing to learn, but whatever, I get the case.
Yeah, that's one of those things where like, we're going to peel back the curtain somewhat. You don't actually know the relationship status of anybody that you follow on the internet.
Especially in the idol sphere, where if you so much as look at a boy for too long, even an EN, which frustrates me, you get in trouble with the fans.
Yeah, that's just how it goes, and it's fucking weird.
You have to be pure and uninterested.
Exactly. So this was always the thing. And frankly, whenever she was Rushia, a lot of her shtick was basically like girlfriend role plays.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
That makes it doubly bad for her because like being married should not be something that they have to worry about as people.
Yeah.
They're people that should be allowed. The idol scene does not like that. And her being an idol and the girlfriend role player, doubly bad for her own audience.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that the one thing they both like specifically apologized for was for not telling their fans because they couldn't.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of like funny in its own way. But past that, there's not really anything enjoyable about this situation. It's a domestic issue. It is between the two of them, and it got dragged out into the light where everybody gets to look at it now. I would be very uncomfortable if I was one of these people, but it's also a situation where normally when a relationship breaks down, there's a reason for it. Things aren't working correctly, and normally there's a lot of hurt feelings involved. Like that's how relationship breakdowns occur.
Yeah.
So the fact that all of this got brought out and made a big deal for everybody to look at and gawk at and everything is kind of, it makes me feel uncomfortable in its own way. I'm just not a fan of these sort of stories and things and issues that become discussions. But that's where I sit on it. When it comes down to it, I think that, yeah, if you thought that Rushia was stable after the way that she was termed by Hololive and everything else that happened, then I don't know what to tell you. It was pretty obvious at the time that she had a lot of issues and a lot of stuff going on, and she even admitted that she had a lot of mental health stuff going on at the time, and that just is what it is.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know. There's like a quote that like ruined my perspective of people going like, I'm going through a lot of problems, I just need to be better. It's like, and then the quote from a famous cartoon show I like a lot goes something like, no, you are what you do. Be better. You're what you've done. It's like, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. It's like if you have mental health problems, you got to take the steps to treat the people immediately around you better. Because they also have mental health stuff. It feels like everyone does.
yeah.
And you shouldn't compare pain. You shouldn't go, does he have more mental health stuff than I? But I don't know. That's my take. It's so far away from it. I'd like to get back to the thing before I surrender. I'm bad at talking today. Hi, everyone. I had one cup of coffee before this. The thing that really stood out to me, and this is me taking a side, like I feel like Mafu's stuff clear is a lot easier than me. And I apologize for saying that name more Hawaiian than Japanese. Just as Mafu sounds like an island god from Bionicles. I'm doing so good. The part where he said that like she was forcing him to message her like every day and like checking with her constantly, and he had to put in all the work to fix the relationship. That hurts. Then we get to the part where he buys a house and she
Yeah.
lives in it and he lives in the apartment.
And this
Yeah.
is the house that she's apparently, according to his accusations, cheating in. So it's like, it's just the worst of all things that you could expect of someone, basically. And I will say that, like, yeah, that's all shitty, and, like, it seems very, very terrible, and that should not have happened. None of that is good. I'll agree. Like, if these things hold water and are true, then that's shitty. Don't fucking do that to people. That sucks.
The only unfortunate side is it's a he said she said situation.
It is.
Like we will never ever actually know what
It'll
was
come
true
out in their
completely.
court cases, basically.
Well,
is the
yeah.
only thing that'll
Which
happen
is where we get
right
to
now.
a very important detail. There is a lawsuit going on.
At least one. Probably more.
Because, as Carlos noted in the notes, and I knew beforehand, Japan does not fuck around with, I believe, slander lawsuits.
No, they're very strict on these things.
In America, like, you got to prove it costs you money.
You can literally you can abuse in America. You can abuse people for years and borderline murder them, and you can still lose like these cases.
Yeah, like, as long as you
Stalker
don't...
law is incredibly light here.
As long as you don't impact the price of grain, you're fine.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
Contrary to that, in Japan, you can say something hurtful about somebody and it can be true and you can still be found liable for damages in court.
Correct.
Even if what you said is true, if it just is something that didn't need to be said, you can still end up being sued for it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. And
It's-
the thing that's coming out of this too was Mafu has already been in a court case with her over this because after their situation a year and a half, 2 years ago, however long it was, she had literally paid people online to defame him anonymously. So they were in a lawsuit over that, except according to her newest statement that she was putting out, because of the things that he has been putting out that she says have not all been necessarily true, now she's been talking to her lawyer, and according to her lawyer, now she also has a defamation case potential because of the new things that he's been saying.
there was also a monetary lawsuit because he gave her a wedding ring and after their divorce, he wanted it back and she was like, no.
Why would you
Yeah.
want to keep it?
He doesn't want to keep it. He wants to sell
Why-
it. He wants the
I know,
value.
why
out
would
of it.
she want to keep it?
To spite someone, maybe. That's like emotions come into play and people start acting weird. That's how it always works.
I gave my ex back everything.
I would like to say that it was almost like it was funny in an ironic sense that according to what Mafu said, he was basically forced to message her constantly on Discord and stuff and always give his whereabouts and all of this stuff. And that's what ended up with Rushia getting fired. Was
I've never thought of that.
a DM came from Mafu and that set off the whole thing with her and then ended up with her being termed because she leaked information because she was trying to clear her name on that.
That's some A24 bullshit. That's too good.
She literally forced her own she forced this to happen because she was forcing him to keep tabs constantly. And one of the messages got through,
Got through publicly
God.
while she was alive.
So, where I kind of want to bring this personally to one final meta level for me. Listen, someone watching this statistically liked Rushia and gave her $200. Listen, you had great times with her. I've seen a lot of people's takes on Twitter. And one guy really said it best. I think it was Holosimp. That guy's actually pretty fucking rad.
Based.
Listen, you had a lot of fun with her. You had great streams. You had great times. It's okay if you want to keep those memories. You want to still be happy with them. There was nothing wrong with those memories. There was nothing wrong with your times. You can still like Rushia. And it's okay if you're hurt too, especially because it's kind of hard to learn that there are accusations that someone you really liked was this level of manipulative. And again, these are accusations. None of this is proven. He said, she said. You're probably better off raising your hands and walking away. You are not starved for talents to watch. You are not starved for lesser drama to get engaged with. What is the best boxed macaroni and cheese brand? That is a very easy fight. Everyone's happy at the end.
Velveeta.
That said, I feel like you want to fucking go?
I'm just saying.
That said, I had this thought. This is the worst possible time for this to happen to her because this is the first time she doesn't have an org behind her.
That's the only thing that I find is sketchy, is that this happened whenever she was just getting back on her feet. She had a voice acting role. She had her identity was like fully crafted again, and then Mafu came out with this. And it feels like it's a vengeance play at that point.
This is literally the only time it can hurt her with full force.
Yeah.
It's like learning someone's schedule and figuring out when they're going to be alone, which is sketch.
Again, my feeling is that both of them have done very specific things in a very specific way to hurt each other. And that's what happens when your feelings are hurt. You strike out at the person that hurt you, usually. So, like, I get it, but at the same time, this is one of those things where, like, watching it, it's just kind of ugly. And I know there's a lot of people salivating and being like, yes, this is what I'm here for. And, like, that's fine, whatever. Everybody enjoys their fucking, like, their garbage fucking TV, you know?
Yeah, we'd say the same things if we wanted views.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where everybody watches us, you know, they have their own version of a soap opera. If you watch WWE, that's yours, you know.
We're kind of huggy here. We're kind of nice about it.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Fuck you. No, but it is one of those things where it's like everybody has these things where, like, they have their popcorn things that they look at and they're just like, this is juicy shit, you know?
I'm not going to lie. I popped a little popcorn because I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, like...
No fucking way. Because I didn't watch enough Rushia to be hurt by this.
Yeah.
I didn't watch enough of her other identities. But still, what the fuck?
But also, like...
I knew people who watched her.
I tell you what, I think I even messaged Nick about it. It was I had just started watching Rushia sporadically, like the few months before she got terminated. And I remember messaging Nick about it. It's like I literally just started watching her and this happened.
Carlos is the curse. It happens.
I had just started dipping my feet in like on her content a little bit.
Yeah. And that's one of those things where, like, it sucks no matter when this happens. It's also one of those things where, like, I don't know how I'd feel if I found out tomorrow that my favorite VTuber was married. I guess I would like to think that my reaction would be like, oh well, cool, I'm happy for them. But also I know there's a part of me that would be like, oh, I wish I'd known that sooner, I guess. Like,
this is a part of like the million checks I do on myself to be a glorious white knight. I usually run a parasocial check where I sit back and I go, how would I feel if this person was dating someone? I'd be happy for the boys. I'm glad I can't remember the blue boy's name in time to make a really funny joke.
Altair.
I'm glad he found a top. That said, I'm like, happy birthday, by the way, bud. That said, like, I know for a fact I'm chill with all of them. I don't watch them with like that kind of emotion. It's just like, I watch them as people. And it's cool if these people are doing things and found the people who helped them. Because it was probably never going to be me.
Yeah.
And I probably don't want to be it.
And like I said, I'm honest with myself enough that I think that that's what I want to be. And ideally, in my mind, that's what I am. But when the rubber hits the road, is that who I am?
When the rubber hits the road.
I'm just saying, like,
I know it's the right expression, but I love it. There's so much flavor in it.
Like when it comes to pass, how do you react in real life?
There's stuff like that where like I like to think I'm a good person, but there's still some situations you can go.
I was thinking about that today, like on the drive-in, even about all that. And I'm like, just for like Fauna or example or something. It's like, yeah, if it ever came out that she was like married or something, like, yeah, the small part in the back of my brain would be like disappointed, but at the same time, I'm like, good, you have somebody to live with at home now. Please do not be me. Move on with your life. Have a good life.
Oh my god. No, I think that's what it would come down to for me at the end too. I probably have some coping to do, and then I'd be like, they're happy. That's what matters. Fuck it.
Just for record, like coping works. There's stuff I have gotten over with.
Yeah.
It's like I'm happier now.
And that's the thing is like, first of all, it's not like I'm expecting this, because if Kiara comes out and is like, I'm married, I'm like, cool, what's her name? Yeah. Like that shit's not going to hurt, because I'm just like,
okay. I have done mental checks, and I'm not kidding when I say this. It sounds a little goofy. Here's the one that would upset me a little bit or weird me out, or reveal that any of the talents are dating each other. Like,
are you kidding me? If Okakoro got confirmed tomorrow, I'd be like, fucking sick.
I know it'd be sick, but it would change the vibe. It's like, Yeah, Fuwawa and Ame, they've been a thing for a bit.
Oh my god, there's a fucking random. Like, why would you pick those two?
Because you'd pull up Ame streams like, yeah, I was with Fuwawa. Yes, like you get a feel like, what were you doing? Why? How did that? Are you too cool? Because if any drama fucking happens, you would hear
kissing.
it. You'd hear it straight from the dog bowl. Happy birthday, by the way, Fuwawa.
Happy birthday, Fuwawa. Happy birthday, Mokoko.
Why am I attacking everyone who's being born?
Mwah.
Mwah.
They kiss.
Mwah.
Actually, that's a little extreme. They probably start by holding hands.
Are you fucking kidding me? You slanderous fuck.
I'm sorry. They look at each other bashfully across the room.
That's fine.
Not for too long though.
Not for too long.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Been a while since
Can I set my bed next to your Minecraft bed?
Once I've the first time I've heard an in Minecraft recently. Did you hear that Callie got a Minecraft SO? No. I'll leave it ambiguous as to whether they're male or female. Does it hurt more if you find out they're dating a girl, or like does it hurt less?
Hurts not at all. The same.
The same, exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's the right way to take that. I read. Okay, this is how I know everything on Reddit's fucking fake. It was the fucking thread that was just like, my girlfriend had sex with another girl, and she says it's not cheating because it's a girl, and I'm just like, she's a fucking moron, or you are. Just break up with her. What are you fucking doing? Like, are you uncomfortable with the fact that your girlfriend cheated on you at all? Then fucking break up with her. What the fuck are you doing?
Duke Nukem voice. Damn. These bitches gay. Good for them.
They could be bi. Fucking don't you bi erasure them.
Damn. These girls are gay and or bisexual.
There you go. Don't you pan erasure them.
Damn. These girls are fucking anything but straight.
There we go.
Good for them. Good for them.
We're all proud of you for whoever you are. What are we talking about? VTubers.
VTubers.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're on to the good news now, right?
Yeah, right.
You wish.
No, that's right. Because Ophelia Midnight of V Reverie has announced her graduation.
Yeah, I saw this. Fuck.
So, I don't know how many talents at V Reverie still exist, but this past week, Cherry Lupina graduated, and she was their biggest talent as far as I know. She was very entertaining as well, massively successful as I understand it.
It's like 150,000 subs or something in like a year.
Yeah, and her model was fucking great too. I only caught a couple of her streams, but she was really fun. And then a few weeks ago, Erica Biacco also graduated from V Reverie. I know they've got a few generations, so I think they've still got a pretty good talent pool over there. But this is the third one in pretty rapid succession, so now we're losing Ophelia Midnight, and she was, I think, the second biggest talent there, so it's
not a good sign.
Not a great sign.
Speed run. Can we out Niji Sanji?
Yeah, this one's a little rough right now.
Yeah, fuck. Salmon, you're still there!
Salmon Lordette still is
God bless you, Salmon Lordette. I love you.
I think, didn't Niji Sanji just had someone have their graduation stream, too?
Is it a week? Yes.
Yeah, I think it was on the Japanese side.
Are we talking on Super Chats? Someone from Niji Sanji graduated.
It wasn't one of the English ones. I know that.
Wow,
so.
Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. I can't put a name to it or anything, but this sucks and it's rough, and I'm sorry if you were a big fan of Ophelia that she's graduating. Enjoy the time you guys have right now, because that's what matters.
Apparently, there's a salmon Bible.
Cameron has rediscovered his Lord and Savior, Salmon Lordette.
Hear the words of our Lord and Savior, Salmon Lordette, and rejoice. Praise the pee poo poo. Another one.
Chat, how we feeling?
How we feeling, chat? We doing good, chat?
Let's go.
Remember, Tenet 6. Remember the pee pee poo poo in times of defeat and triumph.
Just gonna go ahead and close this for you.
Wait, please. At least let me like and upthumbered the video.
All right, go ahead. That's your prerogative. That's the word I was looking for.
Do you know how I like to collect the wrong ways to say things that are more fun?
Yes.
Instead of saying downvote or down thumb, someone from a stream of Watch Forever Go said down thumbered. Mm-hmm. And that's how I prefer to say it.
Oh, yeah. The
down thumbered.
link is in the doobly-doo. There you go.
Hey!
PBS Idea channel.
Fuck. You really took me back, dude. I used to watch that too.
Yeah, me too. And then it got terrible. Phase Connect.
Speaking of terrible.
Yeah, it's good news this week. They've got an entire new talent pool
But here's the issue,
that they've unleashed on the unsuspecting Japanese.
They're all Japanese, and none of us here watch Japanese VTubers.
That's true. Right, Carlos?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
I definitely did not watch all 5 of them all the way through.
Carlos, I have a concern. It appears as though there's 12 pages of notes after this stream no one watched. What's happening here, bud?
Are you playing with my expectations, sir?
Did you meet with Japanese Carlos? Your secret brother?
Carlos Nihongo.
I was waiting for the route we chose with that bit.
That was like... Tune in every week to see 2 white guys try and not offend anyone.
Staring in the mirror.
Sorry.
Not racist. Not racist. Not racist. All right.
I'm sorry, Carlos.
Fuck! Fuck! Not
2.5
racist.
white guys. Oh, I fucked it up, didn't I?
Dibs on Charlie Sheen.
Oh, no. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sorry. It's been a week, guys.
I want to get put on meds so I can go off them.
I've got a guy for that. Let me help you. All right. Phase Connect has a new generation in Japan. They are Phase Kaleido. Phase Connect Kaleido. Like a scope.
Again, they're advertising this generation very hard.
Yeah, they've got ads up in Shinjuku and Akihabara.
Dear Japan, this is a real idol core, we promise.
Yeah, exactly. They're
The
doing
fucking
their best.
billboard might as well just say, do not Google Pippa Pipkin. And immediately followed by the trailer for the new Giants.
Can you imagine it like the Japanese like random person on the internet that likes VTubers and they find Pippa and they're just like, oh, she's cute.
A Japanese businessman offended. Oh, in Minecraft.
No, it's fine then. I get it.
Oh my god, I'm killing it today. Give the video 5 stars just for me, bud.
Guys, it's been a time recently, and we're all going through it. And
We've been going through it for the past 10 episodes.
I'd like to begin by issuing my apology.
Save it for the anniversary, but we'll have a big "we're sorry" fest.
Yeah, next week. Let us know how we upset you this week, and we'll talk about it next week.
I'll cut holes in my shirt for my teats.
No one asked you to do that. In fact, there's a court order against it.
I thought they dropped it.
Nope, that went through. All right.
God damn it. Go ahead. I'm dropping the bit.
All right. So yes, the new Phase Connect Japanese group is out, and 2 of them are banned on Twitter already.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's a thing. Thanks, Twitter. Stay classy.
What a shitty website.
Yeah. Some members are actually had like pre-debut little sneak peeks in the backgrounds and stuff of several pieces of Phase Connect holiday stuff, things like that.
Yeah.
So that's always cool to find out after the fact. You're like, wait a minute.
You could have seen it a day early.
Amazing. But yes, why don't we start off with the talents themselves, beginning with Graham Pico. Carlos, these are your people. This is your knowledge. Please share it.
All right. So, several of them, they actually had voice translators like on live on their stream.
Oh,
so
that's badass.
it was watchable.
So I'm going to let you get back to it right after this side tangent. I Googled her on YouTube to learn more about her. The second video is about steroids. It's apparently pro steroid. I hope they didn't do that on purpose. Continue.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the voice what was it? The voice thing worked out pretty well for those that used it. It was still, I preferred to use the Google Translate, honestly, because the voice translators that they tend to use like to record like entire paragraphs worth of dialogue and then translate it all in giant chunks. So you're like 30 seconds behind what they're actually saying.
Gotcha.
But
that is really annoying when that happens. Right?
Yeah. So I tended not to really pay too much attention to them anyway. But regardless, this was just happens to be the one I put first. I don't know what order they debuted in, but
She debuted first. I say, not Googling it at all.
I also believe this is true.
Misinformation. Me when I purposefully spread misinformation.
She's the very white and pink. I think she was a Pomeranian.
Hair?
She's reincarnated.
Oh.
In another world?
No way.
As a Pomeranian VTuber?
Project Isekai.
Amazing.
She was an actual dog. And then
I don't like the next note where it says likes master/husband.
Hey, anime fans. She was a dog in another life. Now she's a girl. Where are we at?
It's like when that guy turned into a pig, and then a girl touched his butt, and he liked it a lot.
They should.
That anime was bad.
I was about to build a bit, but this is a flawed foundation. Continue.
Don't build. Go ahead. Don't build your home on sand. Carlos, her age is unknown. What does this mean?
It means go wild.
she's a dog. She doesn't know her age.
No, that's fair, actually. I like her collar. It's pink and cute.
She has a big, fluffy bush of a tail in the back.
Yes, she does.
Now it was like in her lore video, or like she was just walking up the street with her owner, and they both get hit by the isekai truck.
That makes perfect sense to me.
So her lore is literally she got reincarnated as this whatever she is now, and she is looking for her master.
Very nice. I like it.
Could it be you, viewer?
Her
Viewer son. Listener son.
unfortunately, it cannot be on any of us. Well, I guess maybe it could be if you really wanted to. But
No thanks. I'm good.
she spent like 10 minutes of her opening stream talking about her master and the lore behind her old master. It's like she is a female somewhere in her 20s. She wants you to help find her master.
I don't know women. I'm a VTuber fan. Girls don't talk to me.
I don't like girls with baggage.
Duke Nukem, we thought I told you to get out of here.
Sorry, I'm problem. I think everyone wants Duke Nukem to go somewhere. And that's obviously
Why am I doing this?
what am I fighting for?
Oh my god. All right, so it's her and a 20-year-old woman got run over by a truck, and now she's a VTuber. A fate that
Yes.
awaits us all.
Yeah.
Don't say that. You're incentivizing the truck.
Oh no. Apparently she dislikes the scary person, and I don't like that.
Who's the scary person?
Carlos, who's the scary
Carlos!
person?
Oh, that was her exact wording for it. She doesn't like the scary person.
This.
Well, to be fair, I don't like the scary person either now.
What is
but
this? The arc villain for a Doctor Who season?
He's a bad guy. What's his name? The bad guy.
The scary person, the one who waits, etc., etc.
Oh my goodness. All right. Things she does like include anime, idols, light novels, the Earth, and
Travel.
travel, which is not in any way typoed. Okay. Please tell me she said the ass instead of the earth, much like Laplace Darkness would. If not, it's fine.
I didn't pay that close attention to it.
Damn it.
Sorry, Nick. You're going to have to watch it yourself.
Damn it. Supposed to just watch a VTuber? What am I?
Carlos watches those for me. Tell me more, Carlos.
Well, if you would like to watch some beautiful geoscience videos, because that's what she intends to do.
Oh, cool.
That's really based.
Geoscience and travel. I think like half of them mentioned that they want to do travel videos, by the way.
That's awesome. I mean, as a person that actually really loves traveling, even though I don't get to do it as much as I'd like, which is everyone that likes travel, that's pretty sick. And I love that kind of stuff.
But
I also want to point out really quick that I love when people have two nerd things that they're into and they just like smash them together. I have a friend who really likes Dungeons and Dragons and language. And so he is creating conlangs and shit.
Conlangs are so fucking cool.
And like that's what he brings to the fucking party whenever he's DMing. He's just like, this person's speaking in this language and it sounds like this and all this other stuff. Like that shit makes me so happy to see people get to like smash the things they like together into some weird amorphous blob of geological VTubing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You don't have to know. It's okay.
I understood.
Good. So I'm just excited that she gets to like delve into a couple things she's excited for. That's pretty sweet.
Be yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. And she was kind of like the intro. Like actually taken as the intro to the JP side, because One of the very first things she did in her stream was start talking about the basics of what Phase Connect even is. Very obviously, hoping that there are actually Japanese people watching this that don't know what Phase Connect is.
There's some people that know who NASA is.
I'm going to scroll down in the comments. Okay, there are Japanese
There
comments.
are Japanese
That's
comments.
insane.
Yeah.
But then I looked to the fucking live stream comments. As soon as she started talking about rocks, everyone just starts saying Hank Schrader from Breaking Bad, and they're not minerals, Marie, or they're minerals, Marie.
Amazing. So we've got a good crossover here between East and West.
Yeah. But yeah, just a lot of neat things she said about herself. She watches a lot of anime. She's claimed to have watched over 500 of them in total, and is currently watching 25 concurrently.
She puts us to shame, bro.
I don't even watch one.
That's very impressive. Good Lord.
But I don't know, man. She must really do all kinds of crazy things, because she said she's been to Hawaii, Shanghai, and 30 out of 47 of the prefectures of Japan.
It's a lot of travel. That's pretty awesome. I'm jealous. Deeply jealous. I don't like her anymore. Too jealous.
You gotta work on yourself, man.
No, I don't. How dare you? I'm perfect.
I can see how perfect you are, but sometimes I'm scared the way you phrase things makes you seem less than perfect.
I'm confused.
I'm not. And then we kiss.
Yay. And scene. Back to the VTuber. So she does, as it comes to games, she does open world survival stuff, Phasmophobia, Left 4 Dead 2. She does party and board games, TTRPGs. She seems very nerdy. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, she's just really into rocks and shit, which is cool.
Yeah, she literally just showed rocks like on her debut stream. It's like, here's some rocks I have and like a fossil.
That's cool. Wonder if she's got any geodes and stuff.
I guess we'll see.
One thing I do know she has, a not safe for work tag.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see the fan art of her, barely covered with rocks,
Eating a rock.
eating a rock. Stay away from Biboo.
Take a chunk off that shoulder.
All right, if you guys want to check her out, her first week consists of karaoke, anime talk, mahjong, earth science, and more. Mm-hmm. She also has an original song out right now that you can check out on her YouTube page.
Yeah. It is actually an original song and is also her lore video.
So there you go. You get the background, you get some fun, cute music all together.
Her tail is especially gigantic in her video.
Wow.
Gigantosaurus, gigantonormous.
Carrying around that boulder. Not shoulder boulders, to be precise.
Thank you.
Back boulder.
Thank you.
Okay. So that is Graham Pico. I like her. I like her design. It reminds me of something. something pink doggo. Got it.
Doggo.
All right. Next up, we had Ayase Yu. Black and blue. Is she the demon one? No, she's not a demon. She's just a cool person, right?
She is a detective.
She's a detective.
Stay out of my territory.
But isn't she heavily tattooed? No, not heavily tattooed. Isn't she tattooed at all?
She has a tattoo.
That's
belly
pretty cool.
tattoo.
What's
The belly
Drugs.
tattoo is really cool, though. I like it a lot. Didn't she have a thigh tattoo or something, too?
I don't know if I don't think she showed her full model.
Oh, didn't she? Okay.
This is actually one thing I'll point out was that whenever you watch like Hololive and like the big companies do their debuts, they're very, very heavily formulaic in how they do them. Like, you have to do these things in this certain way in the same way. That was not true at all for Phase Connect. All 5 of these members had very drastically different ways they did things, and they also showed different things too. Some of them showed their full model. Some of them did not show their model off at all.
That's interesting. But I feel like that is because they're kind of like a looser organization in general, so you can get away with stuff like that with Phase Connect. Okay. It's also funny because we didn't talk about it, but Pico Graham's height is 130 centimeters. She's Hobbit height. She's the same height as Goober, for reference. Which puts her at like 4'7" or something. No, Yeah, because Biboo's 4'7", so she's like maybe 4'8". And then we get to Ayase Yu, and she is 5'9". I would look up to her a little bit. She's 175 centimeters. She's a tall girl, which is pretty cool.
Or, you know, somewhat normal for just non-Asians.
Whoa! Whoa!
Work on yourself.
He's right. You work on yourself. Stop telling people to work on themselves.
Whoa.
Listen, we've all said things we don't mean.
Whoa.
Statistically speaking, Carlos is correct, though.
I'll get you next time statistics.
I mean,
wait,
she's even a little tall because the average height for an American female, at the very least, is 5'6".
What if I make up my own statistics?
Congratulations, you're Fox News.
Hey,
political burns. It's an election year. Get used to it. I hate it so much. All right. Either way, she's an ultra super genius with a belly tattoo. She looks really cool. She is a cool character. She's very cool in design. She's got the cool color of blue associated with her. It's not like I've ever seen a cool blue character before, so I don't even know how to interpret this.
You must be having a good day, Nick.
I'm tired.
You want it.
This isn't Narissa. This isn't Narissa at all.
It's so close.
Not close enough. There's only one Narissa. Remember when I was a pebble? I'm a jailbird now. It's not a rejection of one. It's finding the other.
Birds eat rocks.
Birds rock eats.
No.
All right. She likes first-person shooters like Apex and Overwatch.
She is a big shooter player.
I can tell because 3 of the people from FaZe Connect's New Japanese Generation put out original music videos on their release. She put out an Overwatch 2 compilation video.
I was skimming through the debut. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, she literally put out she's just like, here's some of my best shots in Overwatch. So fucking funny to me. It's so good. I just love that for her.
She showed her schedule for her first week, and she put their first one up, and it was just every day of the week Overwatch 2.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, okay, here's my real one. But still.
Overwatch 2.
She literally, like, it's just a fucking headshot montage. It's so good.
It's a really good montage for what it's worth.
Oh my god. I just love that. I love that she just straight up distinguished herself. Oh, she's apart from the pack with that. It's so good. I'm sorry. I cut you off, Cameron. You were going to say something.
No, that was it. It's admittedly pretty good.
Oh, perfect. All right. So there you go. If you like the shooty bang bangs, check her out. Maybe someday she'll get to collaborate with another famous detective who likes shooty bang bang games.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. In the 22nd century. You don't remember that? You're not old enough. Or was it 32nd? Maybe I don't remember. Maybe I don't know anything anymore. She dislikes hunger, boredom, not getting enough sleep. She doesn't like grass. Who would? Touching grass. Ew. She doesn't like summer. Of course, your computer overheats even more easily.
Yeah, that's fair.
She doesn't like Coke Zero.
No, because you have to drink regular Coke.
Oh, no, I don't. I say that having drank an actual... for the first time in a while, I had a Coke on, like, Saturday. It was delicious. It's been a while.
Why does sugar and water taste so good?
I don't know. Sugar just tastes good. All right. So there you go. She's pretty cool. She likes shooty bang bang games. She is a detective. She looks like Coni, but she tastes like Ame.
Great design. Probably not the game choice for me.
You're a teammate. How the fuck do you not like first-person shooters?
I like Ame's variety streams and some of the other stuff she plays, but I don't like it when anyone plays FPSs. That's usually where I tune out.
But she plays CS too. Also, Yu's goals include 100,000 subs. She wants to play in some tournaments, and she wants to be in a game or do collabs with gaming devices.
Yeah, she specifically said that she hopes someday that she can get her own like peripherals.
That'd be really cool. I mean, we didn't talk about it because why would we talk about things
We
related
hate
to
discussing
VTubers?
topics.
But You know how Height collabed with Hololive and put out 4 talents, or 4 cases based around specific talents from Hololive?
I was this close.
Yeah. I don't blame you. God help me if they come out with a Kiara case. It'll be in my cart immediately.
If they weren't $300, I would have bought one because I am literally building a computer right now.
I would have gone into debt for it. They also have a Niji Sanji collaboration now.
Yeah, those look really nice.
And I really like the Alira Pandora Y60. It looks so sick. And I don't even watch her, but I really like this case. It's very pretty. There's also an Alouette one, which is really nice as well. It's like a pastel purple. Not my favorite, not my first choice, but I like it. And there's a really cute Rosemi Lovelock one too. It's of course in pink. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because I realized we never talked about that.
Secret news.
Yeah.
Like, unless we did and I forgot. Oh well. All right.
Height has really been on a roll with that stuff. They make some really nice looking
Yeah.
like themed cases.
And the Y60 is like just one of the prettiest cases in general. Like it's such a cool design.
If their cases weren't so expensive, I would have probably bought one. But they're like all of these collab cases are like $300 at least.
Yeah, they come with like a bunch of other stuff, like a wall scroll and like a desk mat and stuff, but it's still very expensive to just for like getting a new computer case. I know that I've been a Fractal Design boy for a while. I really like their designs for cases, but I would get a Height. They're very nice. Do we have anything else we want to talk about when it comes to Ayase Yu?
Nope.
Of Phase Connect Kaleido. Now let's talk about Kaminari Clara.
Clara.
All right. I'll say out of all of these members, most of them I would say I probably won't really watch. And I don't have a lot of interest in trying just because they're so heavily Japanese. Clara is one that I actually do want to keep up with, if at all possible. And it is in no small part because Japanese is not even her primary language. She is an English speaker that just knows how to speak Japanese very, very well.
Oh, yes. The Fuwawa effect.
Yes.
No, I mean, like, it's the opposite, I guess, because I do believe, I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure Fuwamoko's first language is English, but I think it was like a concurrent thing for them.
Yeah, I don't know the full story. I just know they're fucking perfect at both languages.
Yeah, I believe they're probably a dual language household in general, but it's one of those things that, like, who knows? But either way, yeah, she's American, question mark? Exclamation point?
They had a little teaser video at the start of it where it was like Sakuna sitting at his desk with the Japanese voiced with I'm sure his real voice. I'm sure Sakuna has a nice deep Japanese voice.
So desu ne.
And then he's like looking at his computer looking for new members. And then all of a sudden you hear
perusing through the local psych wards.
And then all of a sudden you hear like the US national anthem start playing.
She's here.
And you see Clara.
That's pretty amazing. I like that a lot.
Strong
intro.
I don't think she's actually American. But
she's American enough. She gets the job done.
It's a spirit thing. You just need it in your spirit.
It's true. You eat enough hamburgers, you're American. USA. So yeah, I checked her out for a little bit. I like her voice. I think she sounds cool. I like her design a lot. She's very much a like magical rabbit girl thing. I don't know. Showgirl? Showgirl? We'll say showgirl.
No, that is exactly what she is.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I nailed it. But yeah, I watched a few minutes of her debut, and I thought she was really funny and entertaining and just engaging in general. So
she's a big goofball.
Heck yeah. I like goofballs.
She's playing Factorio tonight at midnight.
Oh, no. The factory must grow.
The factory must. How do you say spaghetti in Japanese?
Spaghetti.
That's what she's going to be making.
I would assume that's what it's called.
Leave a comment down below.
Bolognese. Sorry, I just lost the Italian Japanese is now my favorite thing.
We keep coming back to it, and it keeps being good.
Oh my god.
The viewers have spoken. It's their favorite.
Did I ever tell you about eating... Okay, a tangent. Have I ever told you about eating Chinese spaghetti?
What have they done to it?
Oh my God, it was amazing.
What have they fucking done to it?
I had the great fortune in my life when I was younger to visit Hawaii. And that was one of the like premier moments of my life. I went into the international marketplace and I was with my mom and we found this little like hole in the wall stall there that just sold Chinese spaghetti. And I was like, what in the fuck is Chinese spaghetti? It had lettuce in it. It was spaghetti noodles and some sort of a tomatoey sauce. The best spaghetti I've ever eaten in my life. Fucking amazing. We went there like 3 times while we were in Hawaii.
Lettuce?
Every time we went back, it was different.
What do you mean? Different?
Like, I mean, the sauce was different. I mean, like, it had different ingredients. Like, it was a different fucking... We ordered the same thing 3 times and got a different meal each time. And it was delicious every time.
Sasuke, can you make a timestamp?
I don't blame anyone. And you can't... Here's the fun thing. You can't do this anymore. The international marketplace is now gone.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's just gone forever as far as I understand.
I was excited.
Yeah.
Maybe it lives on in Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Let's find out. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, we talk about Kaminari Clara some more. What else is there to talk about when it comes to this blue-haired lightning girl that's a goofball and is potentially American?
So she also speaks French.
How disgusting.
Parlez-vous?
Yeah, French is a beautiful language.
But not just French. Those were the English, obviously Japanese, and French were the 3 she had listed. And then because I had the subtitles like turned on and I was trying my best to pay attention, she's like, by the way, I also speak Korean, Chinese, and a tiny bit of Spanish.
She's got the Kiara situation going on.
Did she save the easy one for last?
Because that's the same thing Kiara did. She's like, I speak English and I speak German and I speak Japanese and also I guess I speak a little Italian, some Spanish, and like in Korean. But yeah, it's one of those things where you learn enough languages, I guess it gets easier, I would imagine, to learn new ones.
I assume so.
But either way, what kind of stuff does she enjoy and not enjoy, and what does she want to play? What are her goals?
Well, she's definitely very, very big into the music side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely like the idol, huge on idols, huge on theater, all of that sort of thing.
Ah, gotcha.
I think she was even the one that said that she has a setup in her room where whenever she will be doing karaoke, that she will in fact be standing up somewhere in her room to do it.
Good.
Yeah,
Proper
you really,
posture, baby.
I was gonna say, you really want the vocal range and stuff that you get by standing, and just the ability to breathe deep and hit them notes, girl.
Yeah.
All right, what doesn't she like?
Natto, raw tomatoes, and quote, the drunk guy that sat next to her when she went out to get soba and thought she couldn't understand Japanese.
You know, I had one weird experience in Japan where a guy stared me down on a train, and I assume it was because I smelled terrible. But I was also on a 27-hour flight or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I knew I smelled terrible. But the guy just like, we locked eyes for like 5 solid seconds. And then I was like, and just looked away. I've never had that experience anywhere else in my entire life. But I was like, Anyway, be careful. Most people in Japan are very nice and courteous and will give you nothing but kindness. Sometimes they're weird. Just like everywhere else you go, frankly. But that's my collaborative story with her. I can share that a similar, somewhat experience.
You're practically...
God, we're getting married next week.
Yeah. I'll be there, Nick.
Oh, sweet.
I'll be
Of course you will, groomsman. But enough about that. What are her goals, aside from marrying me?
100K subs, 3D model.
Very good. Both very attainable.
Solo concert. She wants to release both an album of cover and original songs.
Yes.
Hell yeah, do them originals, girl.
She wants to actually learn how to read Japanese, not just speak it.
Well, it specifically says kanji here.
Yes.
And that's the advanced Japanese alphabet. Mm-hmm. That's the hard one. There's 8,000 kanji. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah.
Or 800. There's many. There's a lot. I'm being fact-checked live on air. What else we got?
Do live band
3,000.
performance.
Ah, gotcha.
3,000. Collab with lots and lots of people. Appear in anime and games. She wants to do English studies on stream.
Gross and sad. I hate English.
And just make us happy.
All right, I like everything but the English stuff.
That last call's undoable.
I don't think, to be fair, I think she probably doesn't necessarily need us to learn more English, so I think we're probably safe.
Yeah.
Well, if you intend to be marrying her, then you better get used to it. You also better get on those Broadway shows because she loves Broadway.
I can kick my legs up high. Yeah, but if she asked me to graph a sentence, we're divorcing. So yeah, there you go. Apparently Sakana has been using her as a translator. That's misappropriation of company resources, but I'll allow it.
See you in court, bud.
So though the fun fact with this actually, I think we might have skipped over it in a couple of and some of the other ones, some of the small facts. But I mean, since they've been around at the company for months already, that's always true of these new ones that debut. They're there for months before they debut, and several of them have mentioned that they've worked on like actual projects where they're things that have been like uncredited, and now that they're officially debuted, that they can now be credited for things, because I believe she was the one, Clara was the one that rigged their live 2D chibi models.
Huh.
That's impressive. That's one of those things where like she's been putting in work, obviously. Then
Yeah, and also was apparently Sakana's personal translator for some things. She literally showed screenshots of Discord from messages that Sakana sent her, asking her to translate things for him.
I mean, frankly, it's one of those things where, like, don't get me wrong, I hate when people come to me for computer advice, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I understand. Like, I get it. So
I mean, she's at least on the payroll, so
there you go. Like, very true. All right. Any other cool things about Clara?
Seems like she'll be very interesting more so for us on the English side.
All right. Claire, if you're watching, I need you to do a green screen stream so that I can edit you into an episode of Doctor Who.
Oh, God damn it. We were thinking the same fucking joke. And I was holding it back. It's like I cashed in my one Doctor Who joke.
Nope.
You
This is
said
the
your
right
one.
place. Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
Nope. Kokoro Memory is the next person from Face Connect.
I'm glad I get to go into this one smelling the gas from the light.
I'm sorry, Cameron. You did make your Doctor Who joke, and I've made mine.
That's all I wanted was clarity.
Yeah. Clarity?
This... Anyway. You had your one!
Kokoro Memory is the next one up.
Oh, she's ungoogleable.
Yeah.
I searched Kokoro Memory and I got the Crunchyroll game that's down, Princess Connect. Redive Kokoro Memory event, boss OST. I'm sure it's a bop.
I'm going to append Phase Connect to the end of this.
I'm adding the letter C.
Oh, because it's not Kokoro Memory, it's Kokoromo Memory.
Oh, I spelled it slightly wrong. I'm sorry.
God, Carl, fired.
Fired.
God, if only you didn't hold this entire podcast together.
I think for our anniversary, we should just do a podcast without Carlos helping at all.
Oh my God, no. It would be the worst.
It would!
We already fucking tangent way too much. Like, be unmanageable.
I'll just print out a picture of my face and leave it on the table.
Tag it to the chair. Oh my God. All right, so Kokoromo Memory.
Yep, she's the pink fairy.
Yes, she is. She's adorable. She got braids in her hair. She's got wings in her hair, like little wing ribbons that look like wings. I like her design a lot, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I think she's cool looking. What else we got?
So, through her lore, she was sent to Earth to study humans because the fairies accidentally wiped their database on human information.
Oh, no. What a terrible oversight.
All right, look at yourself. No wings. Oh my God.
Horrendous. So yeah, she's a fairy. She came to Earth to learn about people, which is... I'm so sorry what you're about
Going
to
to Face Connect to learn about people is like going to Subway to learn about sandwiches.
You
That much buffalo sauce on every one of them?
3 strips every time. But
And
what if
bacon.
they ask for light? 3 strips anyways. I used to be a sandwich artist. I know how they fucking work.
You know the ins and outs.
We all have a history. Walks in, lights cigarette. We all have a history. Cut back to me wearing a green shirt making a fucking sandwich.
Couple years back, I was working in a subway.
Oh, like on the trains? No.
Foot-long Italian, herbs and cheese. I hate this place.
Tell us more about her.
Yeah, is she tall?
Please,
Is
I'm
she
begging
short?
you.
So yeah, a little information on her. She had some information listed, and then she clarified a little bit more after that, because like gender, none, and she's like, but she was hard into the fairy role play on this. In other words, it's like, but in human terms, I think I'm a female.
It's like Watame. We're pretty sure that she's a girl, but she does have ram horns. So take away from it what you will.
Age, she forgets, but it's something over 100.
Age, female.
9,000 years old.
9,327,827, aka a member of council.
There you go.
Height, 25 centimeters.
That's a little bit bigger.
That's
than
like the
Olimar.
chinkin on the table.
That's 10 Olimars.
My God, you're right. But when she appears human, she's 140 centimeters, I hear.
So just less short.
Yes. Just one and a 10th Guras.
But then we start getting in some of the, oh yeah, this is still Phase Connect side of things. Because, yeah,
Tell me about her breasts.
how she sure did, all right.
She did. She had an entire song about them, in fact. You can listen to it now. It's her original song.
Oh, but when I do it, it's a problem.
We talked about this. The courts are involved.
I know. All the shirts are sewn shut. It was one music video. It was a very tasteful rendition of that one song by Kesha. You know the
4
one.
people died.
And was it my fault?
Yes.
And what about the
I
other?
can't keep up with this fucking bit anymore.
It's a really good bit, though. I'm enjoying it.
It's a fun bit, but
It's a great bit, but so is Carlos's VTuber She had a song about her tits?
No, it was just about tits in general.
Where's her accessory at best to this
What was the
song?
length of the song?
Like 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, that's offensive.
It's a full song.
It's a cute song,
What's-
actually. It's really fun.
Both, okay. One of you two, without looking up the video, what was the chorus? How'd it go? Was it like,
This entire song was basically...
It was like a children's song.
It was like on repeat. It was the same like thing repeated 8 times, basically, about different cup sizes. With different words each time.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Twiddly-dee-dee.
On base joke.
But yeah, her bust is almost B, but leaning towards A.
I'm glad we made it.
She's flat as a board, chaps.
Oh my god, I think I see the song.
Much respect. Yes, it's this one right here. You've clicked on it. Good job. Yeah, she likes to sleep.
10 hours a day.
She likes comics and anime and games and what the fuck is a dream novel?
I have no idea.
She likes singing and dancing and Sanrio a la Hello Kitty.
I had
cinnamon roll.
to I had to look this up because she kept constantly mentioning Sanrio, and I'm like, what is this? It's like as far as I can tell, like a plushy, cute things company.
They're a character company. They own properties like Hello Kitty and Cinnamon Roll. They have a huge cast. They're one of the most profitable companies in the world. They make more money than God. I don't know.
I think Hello Kitty is like number 2 most profitable global franchise or something behind Pokemon, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty close. But yeah, Sanrio just makes they're the character owners, and they have just a giant cadre of cute characters, and so they sell all kinds of character goods.
Well, yeah. The thing about this is she really, really, really likes this company. One of the things that she pointed out, I don't even remember what it was anymore. She's like, okay, guys, I really like this. I really, really like Sanrio. At one point, I kind of went a little too hard. There was a character that I really, really wanted to be in the top sellers on their website, and I may have spent 3 million yen on merch.
They did not win that much yen.
That is $30,000 US.
You could have made 3 Minecrafts.
That is still not as much money as Shylily has spent on her models. Congratulations, you now know that. All right. She sounds like a slightly insane person. I like her.
Oh, yeah. Very cutesy, slightly insane.
It all adds up. She's not good with vegetables. How does that make you feel?
I don't know.
Good. Let's talk about what she likes to make and stream and everything, because that's interesting to me. I want to know what she's going to do.
Yeah. Lots of chatting, hand cams. Her big thing seems she wants to do cooking streams.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which I am all in on.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big onigiri fan, so I like that stuff. I'll just say it now. Fuck it. Bao the Whale is with onigiri in Japan right now. They've been posting really cute pictures. They did the full like Japanese kimono outfit thing. Adorable. Fucking adorable. There, I said it. All right, back to this.
So, yeah. She wants to actually be at a Sanrio virtual festival because, of course.
Seems attainable. I believe her.
She has the correct model to be a part of them, I suppose.
True enough. I just opened Sanrio's website, and they currently have a collaboration with Care Bears, so you never know what'll happen.
Okay, those are still going.
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
So yeah, it sounds like she's got a bunch of cool stuff that she wants to do, and she showed off her model, and she's got her first week streams that include a talking stream, just, good old Zatsu. Got a story video. She's going to do Palworld, Fall Guys, singing, cooking. And there you go. She has her original song, Bust Fortune Telling.
That's the name of her song.
That's the song I watched, and that was fucking insane.
Busto. So there you go. Check her out. She's available now. And then with the last talent of this generation, we've got Kanagi Loki. Now this is the Ikemen character. This is the cool masculine type, right?
She was hardcore on the Japanese side of things.
Ah, gotcha.
Curse you, Japan.
Let's take a look at her, shall we?
I will never forgive the Japanese.
Unfortunate that. So yeah, I like her design. I think it's really cool. Cause she got a pet snaky boy, which is always cool to see. She's got a very heavily Japanese style like outfit and everything. She's a self-proclaimed god, which is cool. I like that. I like when people are god.
Why don't you like isekai then?
Too much. It's too much.
She's the self-proclaimed god of marriage.
I need a favor.
One of my favorite things is when this stream started off, and she had the snake on her shoulder, and she's like, "Look, it comes off," and she pulls it off her character model and turns into this horribly little drawn little twig snake, and then she started using it as her mouse cursor.
That's awesome. I love that. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, she's 165 centimeters tall, or 5'5". She likes bad movies, sharks, and cosmetics, travel, and muscle training. She's custom made for Cameron.
How do you know this?
She loves horror.
Yeah, she likes bad horror movies and muscle training.
I don't like every bad horror movie. I'm very selective about my horror, as a matter of fact.
I was recently informed that I was being kidnapped by you and someone else to force me to watch the next Neil Breen movie.
That's not a bad movie. That's an amazing movie.
We're going to have words later. All right. Okay. What else do you like to do?
Hey, Nick. I actually have something to tell you about her.
I'm going to need a moment. I've just witnessed thighs.
Audio listeners, timestamp 3946. Pull up her stream. That's Loki CH. It's the first video on the stream portion of the channel. You click on live, first thumbnail, 3946. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know who made her outfit, but they should have finished it at some point.
That's actually after she takes her coat off.
Proud. Oh, she's got a boob window too. All right. What else we got? She's a big fan of The Meg, Sand Shark, Snow Shark, and other shark-based entertainment and movies.
She specifically went through shark movies because she loves shark movies.
Man, I said she was an Ikemen type, but she's fucking cute. That model is really fucking cute. God damn it.
Well, see, she has her content like hardcore split up too. Like, she knows exactly what she's gonna be doing.
That's good. That's
Like
impressive.
YouTube, she's gonna do horror, suspense, ASMR, Zatsu streams, especially about movies, and she wants to like make stuff. But then Instagram, she's gonna do makeup on Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's going to be different, interesting.
And then TikTok is where she's going to be posting music.
I like that. See, that's the thing. I'm a big fan of like, if you're going to be doing different things in different places, just like have one thing for each thing and then go for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so what I'm doing is video content on YouTube, long form video content. Short form video content goes on TikTok. I've thrown some of it up on YouTube, but it's really a TikTok thing, so that's where I'm putting it in the future. Social media posting and just general garbage and updates and just fun, stupid meme shit that goes on Twitter. And then what's the other one? Discord is for like in-depth conversations and voice chat. You know, like just have one thing for each thing you're doing, and then don't. You can be everywhere. You can post everything on Instagram as well and all this other stuff and like Snapchat for some reason. But like realistically, you're probably that works for some people. Just fucking shotgun content onto the internet. That's fine. That works. If it's good for you, it's good for you. I've always been more of a fan of like tailor your content to where it's going and know where you're putting it. But that's sorry, I should have applied to be a manager because like media creation and shit like that is so fucking interesting to me. Coming to Face Connect soon. Really, a manager. All right. So she has a poetry corner.
Yes.
What's that about?
It was very, very dry jokes.
Oh, good. I like that a lot. She had a news report.
Yeah, her content, man, for her debut, it was like really unique.
It sounds like she did a lot of like really specific things and like really tried to do high effort and a lot of different segments and like just a bunch of fun stuff.
She did a lot of segments.
But that's cool though. I mean, like it's nice to see the effort being put in, frankly.
Yeah. And one of the things she pointed out too was one of the uncredited things that Face Connect has done was she did the art for Dizzy Dokuro's Dakimakura.
Ah, yes. The Dizzy Doki. I get you.
Powerful.
Strong. Let's look up what that looks like real quick.
Yeah, let's look at that. Let's look into that. Dizzy. What the fuck am I doing?
That's always a perfectly safe thing to look up.
I don't give a shit anymore. My life is what it is. The Dizzy Dokuro Dakimakura. Oh, it's cute.
This one was actually perfectly fine. Other than the fact that Dizzy's model itself is not fine, but
I mean, yeah, she's got bondage stuff, but that's just Dizzy.
Hey, Dizzy. Big fan. I like your content. I think you're cool. That dress, wider.
Hey, Dizzy. Big fan. Like your content. You have huge tits. How does that? Big fan.
Hey, Dizzy, one parasite from the outer space to another. Good boobs. Like what you're doing with them.
I'm glad you lent them to Tenma the other day. That was very nice of you.
Very polite of you. Not just anyone would do that. A parasite becoming symbiotic is unheard of.
It's true. Did you see Tenma's cosplay?
no.
Oh my fucking god. All right, we're okay, first of all, anything else that you want to say about specifically Kanagi Loki? Because she is really cool. I love her design. I think she looks fantastic. She's actually, god damn it, it's the ones that I'm just like, I don't know, they're kind of a boyish type. And then I'm just like, fuck, they're really cool though. I like them a lot.
There's a couple of things I'll point out before we move on from her.
Of course. Go for it.
So her cover song was Roki by the Mikoto. Which it's a song that I've heard quite a bit. It's a good song.
Ooh.
I liked it.
That's always good.
And then the final, she did. You know how everybody always shows the credits for who helped make their model and everything. And I will admit, this is always the time when they start talking about credits on things where my interest goes down to almost near zero. Not that I don't appreciate that they did the work, but I have no real reason to really care about them.
Yeah.
They don't make they're the behind the scenes workers. They don't make the content that I'm consuming.
Yes. So it's you pay attention out of obligation, you leave the stream open, but
She turned this into part of her show.
really.
She told this in the form of a horror skit.
Is that my mama? And over there, that's the person who rigged the model. But then who was on the phone?
Who is phone?
Bo's phone.
That's pretty cool. I like her a
So-
lot, and I think she's really cool. And her cover is really fucking sick. It's a
Yeah.
really good cover.
So yeah,
So, there you go.
I didn't have a whole lot of expectations, didn't know what to think, but I definitely really enjoyed her debut a lot.
I like her. I'm gonna have to actually check her out. She's really cool to me. So real quick, Tenma did another fancy cosplay a few days ago. It was actually last week's Phase Weekly. Is that what Dizzy normally hosts? Mm-hmm. And it's literally Tenma, but she stole Dizzy's hair and has two giant melons strapped to her.
Wow.
It's pretty solid. It's a good cosplay. I like it a lot.
Tenma just absolutely loves tormenting her fellow VTubers.
It's so high effort. You know that the artist who does this shit must like have those DMs open. She messages and just an audible groan.
Yeah, right? Like,
All right, Timo. Where are the refs?
all right. Is there anything else that we want to talk about in the big news of the week? I'm pretty sure we covered it all. That's the major events. Yeah.
I think
This is the least Hololive episode we've done so
Yeah.
far.
Look into Face Connect JP. There you go.
Or just regular Face Connect if you're an English speaker.
Truth. But now it's time to get into the news bits.
News bits.
Hololive 5th Fest details have been announced.
Oh, thank God we're home.
It's less than 2 months away.
Hololive,
The stream will be hosted by Ina, Bei, and Fumoka.
I like all of those girls.
Or the stream was hosted.
It was hosted.
This was the announcement stream in English that they were doing to really like explain things for the Western folks. Right?
Okay, I'm not gonna get to go.
Me either. Unless.
Hypothetically.
So you can get, what was it? The Japanese tickets were available through Lawson Ticket.
Yeah, although there was like a week and a half time frame where you could sign in for the lottery, and that's already passed. I
so
think
that's done.
I think you'll still be able to attempt to get general tickets to attend in person, but I don't know.
They're not guaranteed either way, no matter what you do, frankly. It's
Yeah.
always going to be some form of a lottery. Everyone else can get tickets online through Zyko. They are 76.50 yen, or about $51 a ticket, and that's for each day. Or is that for each stage?
It's stage.
Okay, so each stage.
So you need 4 tickets to see the whole thing.
Okay, but there is one super ticket that covers everything, and it's $190, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're interested in going and you're planning on making the trip, then there you go. It's like $190 just for the tickets on that. You're going to spend probably $1,000 or more on your plane ticket, and then have fun booking a hotel. That's not cheap either. You see where this is going. It's
I hope the
expensive
event's
trip.
English friendly.
Well, have I? No, it's not. But that's okay, because there's merch involved.
Merchandise.
All right. Mm-hmm. So there you go. What's the merch? What are you selling me, Carlos? Tell me what you're selling me.
Standard. You got the couple of T-shirts, a black and white T-shirt. Got the pen light. There's a case for the pen light. Pretty normal Japanese concert venue type thing.
Gotcha. And again, the theming this year is Hololive Island, featuring 5 different areas. The town area, which is the big area to hang out and interact with Hololive members. You too can awkwardly say hello to Fubuki. There's a park area, which has nature-themed booths. There's a cafe area where you can eat some foods and drink some drinks. There's an entertainment area. What could that be? Perhaps a stage or some such.
Hololive should look into entertainment.
Wouldn't it be crazy? And then there's a market area. And believe it or not, you can buy shit. So there you go. It's going to be a big event. It's going to be lots of fun. We're going to have live coverage of the event anyways. Not us personally, but there will be live coverage of the event. There always is every year. They have lots of streams where the Hololive talent just talks about things and the cameras go around and they show people. And every time you see a Kage Niki, you're just like, one of us.
Yeah, they had it on their website, actually. They're going to have like a dozen or more booths set up there just with random entertainment. Like one of them was they're going to have like an exhibition set up in there with like a whole bunch of their past merch. So you could like walk through it like a museum and look at all of their old merch.
That's pretty cool. I love that. So there you go. Tons of stuff to check out. Lots of things to see. Oh, man. I just want to high five Fubuki. That's all I want. So there you go. And also, they're all going to do drawings that are going to be displayed at the expo. So you can check out art from your favorite people.
They did that on stream.
Nice. I can't wait to see Nene's art. Hers is always great. It's so cute. All right. And they also have like key art out for it now, showing off their beach themed outfits for this year's HoloFest event.
Oh man, the art for this, because it's a summer vacation theme to it.
Mm-hmm.
So they all
Lots
have
of tank tops and short shorts.
Yeah, like pulled high shorts.
Yes.
Like high shorts.
There's a lot of cute outfits for their idol event this year.
Yeah.
So I like it.
We should have cute outfits too.
We sure should.
New outfit reveal.
Right now. No, I wish.
This show sucks.
You know what show doesn't suck?
What?
Mumei's.
Show.
Because she hit 1 million subscribers.
Oh my god, you!
I watched it happen live. It was awkward and broken.
I love her.
It was very fun.
We're together.
So did you guys watch any of Mumei's 1 million subscriber karaoke stream?
Little bit, and then I had.
Yeah, the sleeps.
Not even a little bit.
Oh my god, this shit
It
was
was very
unhinged.
fucking broken.
It was so great because it started off and it didn't work, and then it continued to not work. This is one of the most scuffed streams I've ever seen. The stream itself went down like 6 times, and eventually she was like, "It's lagging, but I don't know what to do. Should I reschedule because I'm about to hit 1 million anyways, and I don't know if I can do it." And she just moomed all over the place. She moomed real hard. She sang 5 songs. She was like, I meant to sing for like 4 hours before I hit 1 million. She hit 1 million in 5 songs, and then she was like, I don't know what to do, and then she ended the stream. It was chaos. It was silly. It was ridiculous, and I loved it. I don't know how quickly she ended the stream after she hit 1 million. She hit 1 million, and it was like 1 a.m. for me, so I went to sleep. But it was a very fun, unhinged Mumei stream. I liked it a lot. She's great. Good owl.
God, she's moving so hard.
You guys have any thoughts on Mumei being popular?
I liked her before she was cool.
Cool.
What a great take that everyone always enjoys.
There you go. She's also the first out of Hololive Promise to hit 1 million.
Promise
Congrats.
kept. Way to go.
Yeah.
See you next, Iris.
Iris and Coni are both like right there.
Could be anyone.
Crony's being. She won't get past the finish line first because she's weighed down.
I don't get it.
You see, Nicholas, it was a clever joke alluding to breasts. Look at Crony in your head right now. What do you see?
Oh.
Yeah.
God, it's all I see. Does this happen? Oh my God. We've done a lot of tit content this week.
This is the tit cast.
I don't apologize. We're
Leave a
having
comment
fun.
down below. Have we earned breasts?
Okay. We went from like one sus comment per week to like this is gonna be like fucking terrible. Oh, this is our apology, actually. That's what this is. That's I saw the comment. I responded to the comment. This is our apology. We really appreciate you. We'll talk about it when we get to that segment.
We have a dedicated misunderstanding corner.
Stick around. Bijou got her first sponsored stream with Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Okay, Pedro, let's go. Whoa.
The demo. So congratulations to Biboo. Enjoy that money.
And she was real thrilled. She finally got her first official like game sponsorship.
You remember when Xbox sponsored Botan?
Yeah.
Remember when
Is that just me?
Remember when Xbox sold physical copies of their games?
All right, listen, I'm already heartbroken and I'm realizing I have to move away from Xbox, so makes me say.
I'm checking something out real quick. I hope you don't mind because it was that Grand Blue game.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the Grand Blue game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where Platinum was originally helping, and then they had to leave, so they've been scrubbing everything Platinum out of it, like literally panning through the game to find stuff Platinum did and going, I can't keep that.
Oh no, that's pretty rough, actually.
Yeah, people are excited for this game, but it's been like the longest development cycle.
I know I'm being forced to play this with some friends that insist that we're all playing it co-op.
Granblue, out of every franchise of its ilk, is the least proud of being a gacha. Because I've played the Granblue fighting game, and it's really good. They hate that they're a gacha. They really hate it.
I see.
Because, like, isn't that a risk? If you're a gacha game and you make a spin-off game that's too good, now they don't have to play the gacha.
Yeah, that is kind of a thing. I mean, then you just add the gacha into the other game, basically, right?
Shit.
Everything is gacha.
Shit.
Oh, my. Okay, anything else about it?
No.
Cool. Carlos.
Nope, I'll be playing it, but
Let me know how it is. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is now out, and Kson is in it. She's literally, like, very early in the game, as I understand
Yes.
it. She walks down the street, and she's like, aloha,
One of the first NPCs you meet in the Hawaii.
aloha.
I couldn't be much prouder.
Very
She's fucking winning. More than one game.
it's like it's not even like it's not even like a little Easter egg thing. It's literally
her.
it's just her.
I have two friends who don't watch a ton of VTubers but love Yakuza. They're playing it as we speak. They have met Kson.
proud. I'm just so happy that she's winning like this. It's awesome.
I just love how all the clips and everything people have like taken from it and have been sharing online. It's not even as if they gave her a script or anything. It's like it's literally just her as a person. Like the things that she says and does like on stream is just in the game. She speaks the same way.
My question is,
She's just mad chilling, bro.
if there's a dub to this game, which I think there is, how do they do her English voice? Like, does she just talk again?
Probably just her, yeah.
Probably just her.
That's what they did for Tomo-chan as a girl. They had the same person voice act the Japanese and English because she could speak both.
So based. I love that.
Also, she's an idol and really cool. Watch her. I don't want to know what her name is. All right.
Subscribe to her. You figure out.
What am I? Some sort of a podcast host? All right. Shylily has gotten a 2.0 model update.
It looks fucking good.
It does. You can see much more than you could before.
My cup is now invalid. Goodbye, cup. If only there was a new Gamer Subs cup I could buy. And if only Shylily possessed an arresting portion of the Gamer Subs company.
She does now, though. She owns part of it.
She does. She owns a
Partial
huge
owner.
part of it. And in exchange, they make more cups. She's getting a
More
metal
cups.
cup.
Bigger cups.
I've always wanted a Gamer Subs cup that can kill a man.
I got a product for you. It's called...
Shut the fuck up, please. Please.
I don't think your belly noises came through on...
I'm sorry, Super Chats fans.
Edit this out.
No, keep it in.
Shylily, either way, her new model is out. She's got a big old hoagie.
Continue.
Doesn't she just, though? Yes, it's a gorgeous model update. She has obviously put in a lot of time, effort, money, et cetera, into her model before. This one is an upgrade on that. It's even crazier. It's even more. She's got new hairstyles. She's got the wiggly ears. She's got a very, very wet and revealing schoolgirl outfit.
I'm good.
If you liked Shylily before, you're going to like her even more.
I mean, her old model was already, for VTuber standards, was already crazy good. And now her new one is just somehow even better.
Yeah, it's amazing, frankly. It is a fantastic model. All things being equal, it's top tier. It's really, really good. So congratulations on the new model. It's fantastic.
Unfortunately, her computer doesn't agree, but
Well, now it's time to upgrade.
Time to upgrade.
Put another 4090 in that bitch. Make it work.
yeah, she was showing it off on stream, and her model was just making her stream just drop frames like crazy. The animations on that thing had to have been insane.
I can't even imagine. She did talk on a podcast a while ago about how her first model was $7,000. So this was probably, I don't know, $70,000 or something. It's fascinating though. It is really cool. Like because she's one of those people that's like pushing what is possible, it feels like, you know? It's
Yeah.
like her and Girl DM and a few others. Just like they really put a ton of effort into the visuals on there and how everything works. Limu is another one.
Oh yeah, Lime's
Yeah.
model's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. So like it's really cool to see like just new things happen.
Yeah, because with her new model, like she has 3 different hairstyles and like 3 different bang styles that she can use all in any combination that she wants.
Mix and match. I like it.
All kinds of different facial expressions. It's just everything toggles all concurrently at the same time and on one model.
It's got his tongue out. Yeah, it's a really cool model. I like it a lot. She's got little like mascots she can hold in her arms and all kinds of shit. It's just fantastic. All right, and that's Shylily's new model. You know who's getting a new outfit? Fujikura Urika. It'll be in a few days. Check it out. Should be on Saturday. So if you're listening to this on Friday, you can catch it live.
Iris is getting a new outfit too.
She is.
Yeah.
And accidentally leaked it.
Like in a couple of hours as of the recording, I think.
Bruh,
Yeah.
it's up. The only thing I can say is it's about time. Because like I've been waiting on that. She's got one new outfit, doesn't she? She got her like New Year's outfit, and that was it, I think.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes from new Iris.
Sick.
Yo, it's
And
got.
I mean, like that happens when you get an entire model rebuild.
she's
but-
got those trendy socks, the leg warmers.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be cute. It's gonna be our casual outfit, isn't it?
It's gonna be your casual.
Oh God, we're gonna ascend together, boys. It's gonna happen.
Hope descends.
All right. Anything else for news bits, boys?
Come on the show, Iris. Thank you.
Come on the show, Shylily. Thank you.
Come on the show, both of you.
I will offer you the sincerest respect I can, and I will compliment you on your model. Next up, it is music stuff. Let's talk music stuff. We've only got a little bit. We got Suisei, who had released a cover of Kyu-kurarin this week. It's an amazing cover, as always, because it is Suisei. This song is very eclectic and wonderful, and
yep.
I've enjoyed like 8 different versions of it.
I recognize the Ayame version.
Yes, the Ayame version is a absolute banger. Just in general, it's a really cool music video. I mean, it's the standard music video that you would expect for this, but also it's really good. Her version is really fantastic because she puts the Suisei spin on it as she does. Her voice is wonderful. Have you guys listened to this?
I have.
What did you think?
It was good.
Thank you. I'm glad that I'm not out here alone proselytizing for the idol that I believe in. Listen now. Listen now. Yeah, I really like it. It's a good cover.
I didn't remember where I had heard it before, but I knew I had seen the exact video somewhere else.
Yes.
good thing.
Ayame's version is out, and there's a bunch of other ones, and apparently now there's a Furin one. Cool.
She's my favorite VTuber.
I like that show a lot. All right, next up, Nene has a cover of Rin-chan getting kicked on the bullet train. This is the English version of this.
So
Have you guys heard this?
Why are they so mean to Rin every fucking time?
I don't know, but this song is really good. Carlos,
It's his leg.
that's it.
So I'm going to tell you exactly what I thought when I started watching this. I'm like, okay, it's a little weird. I'm like, okay. And in the back of my brain, it would not let it go. And I'm like, wait, because I didn't pick up on the title of the song at first. I'm like, Rin, okay, sure. I didn't pick up on the name of it. And I'm like, this is 1,000,000%. This is a Vocaloid song.
Yep.
It is,
I
yes.
know this is a Vocaloid song. And I went to the credited original video, and it was a Vocaloid song.
A VTuber covering a Vocaloid song.
Unheard of. What next? A collaboration?
Yeah, I was I don't know. This is one of those supremely entertaining things. It's the music is made by different people doing different things on a bullet train, and so as the song goes, it gets more and more complex. And there's a moment where they hit a train station and everybody else leaves, and then you're just back to like basics of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really entertaining. I thought it was really cute and very fun, and also Mel is in it. And I was like, oh, my heart. She shows up like halfway through, and she's making like clapping noises. And so it was, I don't know, it was just one of those moments where I was just like, oh, poor Mel. But
I'm glad that they still let let her put it out like that. Honestly,
Yeah, me too. I'm glad. That
Fucking no one's happy Mel left. Hololive least of all.
yeah, I was like, fuck. What do we? Fuck. We have to cut. Fuck. Like as they're like signing the paperwork and like, it's just rough all around. Pour one out for Mel. She deserves it. All right. Anything else in regard to music this week?
I like music.
Music, good.
Based.
Yes, but that's part of it. Bass.
Trebled.
Yeah.
I'm deeply trebled.
I'm deeply mids.
Baller.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Now let's move on to our favorite stream moments of the week.
Brought to you by cereal shaped like little people.
It's a good sponsor. Shut the fuck up, okay? It's a good bit. Give it a chance.
No. I don't want to.
It's a good bit.
I was
We
trying.
lost that sponsor. Fucking tell me about Palworld,
I was
kids.
trying to think about something involving eucalyptus. That's as far as I got. So
Where'd that come from?
sponsored by eucalyptus. Like I just couldn't connect it to anything. I could have literally looked into my kitchen and been like, eucalyptus coffee cups. There you go. That's what they are.
Eucalyptus.
That's who we're sponsored by. Eucalyptus coffee cups.
I'm glad we found a new sponsor so quickly.
Yeah. They're favorited by koalas
This is so bad.
and koala-based VTubers.
Well, no one's going to hear our favorite stream moments this week. They all clicked off, but go ahead and tell us about Gura playing Palworld, gents. Oh, by the way, Gura's back.
Yeah, Gura's back.
And, like, actually back?
I love this.
Multiple streams in a row? She's live right now?
I fucking love it. I'm so happy to see
What's
Goobs
happening?
back. Goobs
Is
was-
COVID back, too? Is it still gone?
I never really left, but we'll get over that
And
eventually.
so did Gura.
True. She was in our Kokoro the whole time. And now she's in Palworld and Poppy Playtime.
Yep. She's been doing some longer form streams again.
Yeah.
So hope things will continue to go well for her.
So she played Palworld. I think we all saw a bit of this because this is like VTuber Mecca.
Yeah.
Our Lord and Savior Gura is back.
Yeah,
Long may she
exactly.
reign. What I saw of it is that one clip where she's building something and she turns around and the sheep's on fire. And of course, and this is something you should watch all your VTuber pals do, even if you're on the game. You should watch the first pal they capture, because there's no easy way to capture your first pal. To quote Gura, please look away while I do this. Pulls out stick, approaches cute sheep. Where's PETA? Where the fuck is PETA?
They've already made their posts about Palworld, believe it or not.
Y'all get pissed like about the Tanuki suit from Mario?
Oh no, they're upset about this game too.
They
trust me.
should be. You know, PETA gets this one. I'm upset.
Oh, just because you can make new friends and then make them do things like work on your farm, and then also you can slaughter them for their meat, you know.
So yeah.
But what's the fucking problem?
Gura's great.
Gura's great. I liked when she spent 5 minutes composing a message that she put into all chat, and then Callie was like, "You're a dingus." Like, just immediately, Callie just responds with X. Like, so fucking
She
funny.
caught what I will refer to affectionately as the sex lizard, which is PAL 69 that Shiori's been trying to get. Mm-hmm. Shiori's been actively looking for it for like 2 streams, and Gura caught it like almost immediately.
I have heard about that. I've seen quite a few memes about that as well.
L plus ratio, my Oshi.
Got wrecked by a fish. How does that feel? All right. Anything else about Palworld and Palgura?
My favorite was the first time she interacts with one and she walks up and she's like testing the waters of the game and throws a punch out and hits one of the sheep and immediately starts screaming about how she just punched the poor sheep.
I mean it. Someone should make a compilation. It should probably be me. The first 5 minutes of everyone's Palworld stream is the best 5 minutes of your life. If you think it's funny to watch them have to come to grips of what they must become. Because there's no way around the animal abuse in this game.
My Oshi's probably seething right now because she's missing out on like the big trend right now, and like Gura's back. All this stuff is happening. But it's okay. She'll get to play as soon as she gets back.
I know.
All right.
Oh wait, I have a chance to dunk on Niji Sanji.
Go ahead.
Their talents aren't allowed to play Palworld.
Yeah, because they have a special agreement with Pokemon.
Let's go.
These two unrelated things, for some reason, are causing conflict.
I just don't get it.
Me either. It's craziness.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way around it. They just don't get to stream the second most popular game to ever release on Steam.
It's fucking rough, bro.
Also, why is this the second most popular game to ever release on Steam?
There's a lot of reasons, but
There's a lot of other
it's
games that came
fun
out.
right now is the biggest reason.
Yeah, it is fun. I've played it, but it's like the second with number 1 being PUBG.
That fucking blows my mind. Wow, that was like a 3-week time span where that was the biggest thing on earth, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Jesus. You know what else is very popular? Poppy's Playtime.
Which is a game Gura is also playing.
Yes, along with quite a few others, actually. A lot of folks have jumped in because apparently there's a new chapter in Poppy's Playtime. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I'm not 12.
Poppy's Playtime is a popular mascot horror game within which there is an attempt at the FNAF-style deep lore. Poppy's Playtime, however, is controversial due to its handling of chapters, with one of the most confusing paralogs to reach locked behind an NFT. So the Poppy's Playtime return to conventional gaming media is perhaps well anticipated for fans of the franchise.
Cool.
Very informative. I literally knew nothing about that. So
Also, I didn't listen. So I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
so
not on
sorry.
the podcast.
No, you get back here.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
sorry.
I'm thirsty for water.
Me too, actually. Let's take a break. Do you know that Moonbase Alpha provides a realistic simulation?
Please shut the fuck up.
Okay, gotcha.
Return to the podcast.
Welcome back. We're back on the podcast. We're podcasting hard. We're podcasting strong. And we're going to talk about how Hololive had a Dota 2 collaboration.
Dota 2.
That's a game that I've never played and don't enjoy.
I played one round of
Yeah.
Dota. Wow. Sorry, guys. I don't like MOBAs.
Yeah, I'm a League player, so
I played it one day with some friends after also, have been playing League for a while.
yeah, I used to play League back in the day. And then I tried Dota, did not like it because I was confused. And then I that was the entirety of my Dota experience. I played it like 3 times. Didn't like it. And then I quit playing League too because I became a good person.
Based.
But apparently Callie, Kobo, Biboo, and Narissa and Fauna
Yeah.
like Dota. And that's cool. Or they at least played it
They
together.
played. Two or three of them had played Dota before. Apparently, I don't know. Narissa and Fauna both had played it. I think Kobo just plays MOBAs in general.
Yes.
So, very obvious that Narissa and Fauna, at least some. I didn't watch Narissa's point of view. I watched Fauna's point of view for this. Narissa seemed like she mostly knew what she was doing. Fauna knew exactly what she was doing. It was very obvious Fauna had definitely been a player at one point.
All right, who's going bot? They're all human players, Fauna.
I don't understand. So there you go.
Fauna sweep.
Any cool moments? Anything particularly neat that happened here?
They played a couple rounds of bots and a couple rounds of humans. Bijou was absolutely, completely, 100% hard aggressive at all times.
Be aggressive.
They didn't even start playing the game yet, and Bijou was like, "Hey, I'm gonna flame in all chat if that's all right."
Biboo!
The right thing to do.
Yeah, Biboo!
Based Biboo.
But yeah. So Fauna was playing just pure support as a witch doctor. And sometimes, the good old MOBA terms felt like she was going 1v9 sometimes.
Yeah, that's how that goes a lot of the time. So that's pretty good. I like how that worked out.
Yeah. Spoiler, they quote won one of their human matches.
And how did that actually happen?
They got stream sniped for both of their 5v5s because who Who is queuing up with a beginner group of 5s for 5v5s in Dota 2? So, of course, the only people they got matched with were stream snipers.
Yep.
Ouch.
Listen. And it's an issue all MOBAs have, especially the free-to-play ones. Here is the chart of toxicity.
It's a big U shape.
You want to be here. But unfortunately, when the good players get too good, they get frustrated, so they make new accounts so they can face new players.
Smurf accounts.
Yes. So level 1 is scum, villainy, the worst of the worst, instead of get you into the game. Mm-hmm. It might be why these games are not well liked by me. And I guess some people.
Yeah, that basically.
They're divisive. Divisive was the word I was looking for, where a lot of people like it and a lot of people hate it.
Unfun.
That word
They're
too.
unfun. They're sweat fests that people get real mad about. And I understand it. That's why I quit playing League of Legends many years ago. Frankly.
When I play games and me or a friend get mad, I want to stop playing the game.
There you
Because
go.
I don't like being upset.
Okay. Any other thoughts on Dota 2 or the collaboration in general, I guess?
I mean, it was
Good group.
It was a really fun
Solid
collab. I had a great time watching it. 'Cause I watched the whole thing. All like 4 matches, I think, in total they did.
Well, there you go. That's pretty sick then. What else is cool is Connie Confetti played Buckshot Roulette and for every death ate raw onion.
That wasn't... Was there a lore reason?
It's crunchy.
Solid lore.
It wasn't for every death either. It was every time she shot herself.
Which is effectively a death. Okay.
So yeah, that sounds like a Connie Confetti stream if I've ever heard one. She also hit 50,000 subscribers this week. So
Congratulations, Connie.
Congratulations.
Would you like to come on the stream?
Let's stream. This is a podcast.
We'll stream.
Sure, why not? Fuck it. We'll stream. If
Fuck
Connie
it,
wants
we
to do a
balling.
collab, we'll stream.
Connie, you have the chance to do something really funny.
All right. Past that.
My favorite thing about that actually was she finished playing the game. She played through it and won. Got the classic of this game. Whenever you win, it just crashes for some reason.
Yep. Because it's scary.
And then she turned it into a just chatting stream, and she just continued munching on the onion anyway.
Onions are pretty good.
Onions are baller. They're
I'm
delicious.
understanding. It's not really a punishment. Onions are like pretty fine.
Depends on the onion. Red onion might be a little intense, but
Okay.
you're just biting into a red onion.
Not
We're
a
back
bite.
on the onion talk, boys.
I can eat a little bit of onion. Potatoes are kind of a punishment. Too much starch in your mouth and not a lot of flavor.
I so deeply disagree. I used to just eat raw potatoes.
Me too. I grew out of it, unfortunately. I used to like raw potatoes way more as a child.
I'm gonna sneeze.
What?
I'm gonna sneeze. It's gonna happen.
Do it.
Not yet.
Fucking do it, coward.
I thought it was gonna happen already. Nope, I blocked it. We're good. No more sneeze. You don't deserve it.
I guess I stay a virgin.
Whoa.
This is a little gift for the people who make it to the end.
Snurgeon.
Surgeon!
All right. I'm gonna hop into my stuff real quick. I watched Ame play Counter-Strike 2.
Oh, that's why he brought it up.
Yeah, she clicked on heads. It was fun. I watched an old stream of Momo Otako, who is about 9 days away from getting back from the hospital. She's been updating folks on Twitter. We're
Good.
excited. all
Stay
of us.
healthy and alive.
Yes, do well. I watched an old stream of hers where she reviewed viewers' keyboards. You would like this stream, Cameron. It was a lot of fun. I still haven't finished it, but I'm watching through it. It's really entertaining because people are insane. You'll ignore that stream. Suisei played Palworld. Me and 300,000 of my favorite friends all watched this. Like, how often, you see streams with big numbers. This stream has 300,000 views. There was 40,000 people watching this live or something stupid. But anytime Suisei streams, I'm just like, ooh, neat. And just I don't know what's happening, but I'm enjoying it, But it's Palworld, so it's self-explanatory. It was a good time. I really liked it. And I'm just doing Spark Notes, basically. Clear Usui channel, who does commentary on rocket launchers and things like that. She covered Japan's really interesting project called SLIM, where they put a rover on the moon And then sadly the rover died for a while because it could not produce its own energy, but then they rebooted it and it started working correctly. So now Slim's on the go again, I guess.
Too real.
So that was pretty cool. And then finally, the 3 of the girls from V Shoujo, Matara-kan, Zendraya, and Fruit Apricot, played a Warhammer 40k game with Bricky. Do you guys know who Bricky is?
No.
Bricky is a guy who does Warhammer 40k lore videos.
And anything else?
No.
It should have been me.
He makes really good lore videos for that. He also, I mean, like, he does other things. He's a streamer and stuff. In fact, I was also recently recommended his stream where he played Holocure.
Oh,
He was confused and unhappy a lot, but then he was like, "But this game is actually really good." And he's like, "It's one of those things where he was being dragged against his will towards the world of VTubers again."
Warhammer content creator plays Holocure. Man, I hate being confused by strange niche things that I don't understand. Goes back to Warhammer without a hint of irony.
This man has 990,000 subs and 999 videos on YouTube.
Would you like to come on the podcast?
I mean, Bricky's pretty based from everything I've seen.
Wait.
Because I've also very specifically watched a VTuber, and it's one of the Idle Yen girls, and I don't remember. I think it was Coni, actually. Hold on. Because she watched his videos and reacted to them because she was just like, we're going to do a Warhammer 40k learning stream where we just learn about lore.
Speaking of that, it was a couple weeks ago, I think, that Mozumi played one of the Warhammer games on stream, and I was going to talk about it, and didn't have the chance to watch much of it.
Do you know which one she played?
I don't know. It was from like one from like 2011 or 2012 or something.
Space Marines?
I don't know. I only got to watch a little bit of it.
But yeah, Connie just watched lore videos and shit and talked about them and stuff. She has a couple videos on her channel you can look up where she just goes through it, and it's really funny.
Can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Go back to that guy's channel. I just need to look up one thumbnail.
Okay.
The man.
Right there.
Yeah.
Bricky.
Scroll to the top. I just need to look at one thumbnail.
Okay.
Okay, thank God. That's an okay score for that. I thought that said something different.
Okay, so yeah, he does other game content, obviously, but as far as I know, he was really famous for his Warhammer 40k words.
Should I share the thought? It's kind of not a great thought.
Yeah, you can share what you want. This is a safe place.
You scrolled quick. I thought that was an ungood reaction to Alan Wake. I thought that he edited the logo to say Alan Woke, 6 out of 10. I thought he was bitching about content in a Remedy game.
All right, let's move on before we get bogged down any further. And also, there was a really funny clip I watched of Buff Pup and people requesting the Buff plug.
Is it a fist?
This is a clip from a couple months ago.
Lay fist?
No, I'm not going to play this for you guys to watch right now. I'll save it for later. But it's a funny clip, and I like Buff Pup in general. This just is one of those things that happened on my timeline recently, so I got to watch it. Also, there's been some VTubers that have been doing the 102.3 Fauna FM.
Yeah, everyone's been jumping on that.
It's pretty fun. I like that that's a trend right now.
I don't know what's with like the Warhammer stuff coming up now, because it's like I watched.
It's just fucking hitting a stride or something.
Because I said I was watching Mozumi play one of them for a little bit, and she's like, by the way, I've never played the Warhammer games before. I've only read the books. Like,
okay, so let me tell you real quick about. I have a friend who he has a side business where he paints Warhammer models. People send him models to put together and paint, and then he does that, and he charges them money, and then sends it back to them. He's really good at it, right? Mm-hmm. And like, I visited him a couple years ago, I think, and I left with like 4 gigantic tomes of Warhammer lore that to this day are sitting in my living room, and I haven't started. They were interesting. They look interesting. They sound cool, but also like he handed me 4 books, and they're each like 1,500 pages. Like,
so a Warhammer fan's favorite hobby is to bring lore to you for a game where it barely comes up.
Yeah,
That's
and the lore
favorite thing.
The lore is wicked and really cool, and I like it. And like all of that, but also like I don't even play tabletops, bruh.
They only just now released a video game where the lore matters, and that's Rogue Trader. It's an RPG.
Oh, nice.
and it took them this long to make one.
I believe it.
I heard it's based. It's made by guys who really fucking love bringing lore to the game. You hover your mouse over a word you don't know, and it tells you the word. Based.
Pretty sick. All right. Anything else about Bricky, I guess?
No. You keep doing what you keep doing. You seem very respectable, sir. Would you like to come?
You don't have to. It's fine. You can. We'd all be happy.
We'd
But
love
you
to
don't
hear
have
that.
to.
You can tell us more.
All right. Cameron, did you have anything?
Not really. I watched a little bit of Narissa's Mario Party stream of her family,
Oh, yeah. That was
which
fun.
was really fucking funny. They're just clones of her. It's so amazing.
Yeah, but one of them has 5 kids. All right, Carlos. Shiina played Palworld while drinking.
So we got a little bit of history behind this.
What do you mean
actually,
history?
which was kind of weird to hear.
Okay.
But she said, so she brought it up. It's like, okay, so exactly 1 year ago, I did a stream that turned out to be one of my most legendary streams, apparently. And she said because she had just started streaming with Phase Connect, and she was having a really bad time at the time for something. And so she said she got on one day, and she just started streaming something and got horribly, completely wasted on stream. And she said that's where some of like the grandma and like dusty womb jokes came for her.
We haven't talked about Kobo's womb yet this episode, but if you've seen the clip, you understand why I just said those words in that way.
Deeply concerning.
There was a mistranslation on Twitter. Good things happen. But anyway, the dusty womb of Shiina. Right, continue.
So I guess Shiina decided she was going to make this like an annual stream now where she just gets on and plays something and gets drunk.
Based.
So it was Palworld this time.
Hell yes.
And it was a good 2-3 hours of her playing Palworld. And after the first 50 or so minutes of it, she was well on her way into being pretty drunk.
Hell yes. Yeah, it doesn't usually take a lot, especially if you don't drink very often, frankly. So
Yeah.
especially if you're going for broke on that. So if you're drinking to get drunk, it's easy. You just drink a lot very quickly.
Yeah.
See you guys on the anniversary.
See you next year, folks. So 102.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're already on 51, bud.
I know.
Thank you for staying with us. We really appreciate it. All right, so yeah.
Yeah. This stream of hers was she's already a little loose-lipped with a lot of the things she says to begin with. The alcohol just took any and all restraints off that she had. So it was highly entertaining.
Hell yeah. Just get into it. Tell those butter cookies what you're really thinking. Get after it, scissors girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sakana joined the server at one point, and she's like, oh, hold on, chat. I have to message Sakana real quick. And she's like, Sakana, I'm streaming and drunk. Do not talk to me.
It's not gonna stay away. I'm already wasted.
Yeah. It was a good chat. It was more of a chatting stream than anything else because she was still pretty like low as far as like the Palworld content. So she hadn't really accomplished a whole much yet at the time. As like still had to work her way up to things.
Oh yeah. That's one of those things. I mean, as long as you get the early gameplay according to the camera, it's all good. So
Just watch the first 5 minutes of a woman coming to grips with killing an animal.
There you go. All right. Anything else about Sheena's gameplay?
Probably my favorite quote of hers that I've heard at this point now. She was talking about streaming, and she's quote, "Streaming is like a really slow lobotomy."
Pretty true. Pretty true.
Word. Speaking of really slow lobotomies, you're listening to Super Chats or watching us. And so we're going to go through our comments from last week and thank everybody. to Rin-chan, yes, we're sort of double dipping as an anime podcast. We've put out some things we've been calling Annie Sunday. There'll be another one soon, and well, there should already be another one for you actually at this point. It's just like I said last time, we're just putting them up on YouTube for now. We're gonna see how it goes, and if we think it's got legs, then maybe we'll post it elsewhere.
We're just doing that kind of for fun.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
a little side thing right now.
It's just kind of like a bonus content, basically. That's the way we were looking at it. Darth DB Zilla said, "Can't wait for Super Chaz to cover Kendrick Lamar's VTuber debut."
Yeah, based. I remember this comment. Very good.
Wanted to point out that it's actually Kevin Lamar.
Yeah,
so
it was
I
a
did.
common mistake. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it happens.
Kevin himself is pretty confused.
Rin-chan said that Podbean is being really slow for downloads. He's not sure what the issue is there. I'm not sure either on that one. But I did boost the audio a little bit on the last episode. I'll be honest, I listened to it in my car just to test it, and it still seemed a little quiet to me, so I'm probably going to bump it up a little bit more for this one just to like make sure that it's coming through the way I want. And I'm going to normalize the audio in a little bit of a different way, I think, this time on the final export, just because it seems like our highs are fine when we're into a conversation, we're talking, we're excited, we're having fun. But then whenever we like say something quietly or we're like, you know, making more subtle jokes, it's just hard to hear it.
If you need me to raise the floor on my end, I can do that too.
Yeah, we might just need to do some just playing around with it and maybe bump that up a little bit. Thank you for the Rin-chan, though. Thank you for the sus timestamp and the sneeze.
So good.
For blessing me. I did say Origa thanks in the comments as well, but I just wanted to make you aware.
And for the record, when I edit things, I do not edit that stuff out. I purposely leave that all in.
Well, now it's
Very
the bonus content. People seem to like that.
There we go. And then Gaming Dreamer, I apologize again for ruining the sus call out for you by us calling it out during the stream or during the video. So you'll have plenty of sus things to call out this episode, I'm sure. But thank you either way. Also, your other timestamp for Cameron last time was very solid, and I liked it a lot. It made me smile.
That is a pretty good comment.
So
I won't address it. I've been working on myself.
yeah.
No, I won't.
Show it off. It's something to be proud of, frankly. Whenever you put the effort in and you have results and rewards, that's what it's all about.
I go to the gym, and like all men who go to the gym, it's my personality.
There you go.
I promise to start wearing long sleeves. If you want me to wear long sleeves, timestamp right here and say long sleeves, please. Also, thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thank you, honestly, everybody who's watched and commented. We really do appreciate it. We do read all the comments. I don't always get to reply to them in time for each episode, but that's really more of my own personal anxieties when it comes to communicating with others on the internet, I'll be honest. Sometimes it's hard to hit send on things. If you need reference, look up Gura trying to chat with Callie. It's basically, I watched that clip of her doing that, and I was like, fucking, oh my god, I see myself in this. How do I report?
I am the shark, or as the Japanese say, we are the same. Or the same.
Same desu.
Same.
Same. I like that. Very good. All right. You guys have anything else you want to say? Oh, I streamed for 12 hours last weekend. It was really fun, actually. I had a good time. And so the Discord link down below, if you would like to use that to join our Discord, it takes you to a Discord called Community, because my username online is Common, and it's just the server that we kind of use for all the projects I'm involved in right now. So if there is a need for us to break out super chats, we can either create a dedicated segment on there for it, or we can break it out into its own Discord server. But frankly, everybody in one place is fine for right now, I feel like. So we'll see where it goes from there. Any thoughts?
I keep my life clean. No thoughts.
I don't know. There's a couple of more indie ones, I suppose, indie VTubers that I would like to get into a little bit at some point whenever we don't have 5 Face Connect members debuting and people suing each other.
Yeah, I was like, things have started to slow down a little bit, which is I would say, but graduations are still hot and thick right now. There's still a lot happening with those. So
There is still stuff cooking. I have a weird feeling in my gut about next week.
yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like being psychic. Please let me not be psychic for once.
Now everyone online is like, come on, we've almost made it through January. Please let it just be January. There's only like a few more days left. We can make it.
Yeah, make February better. It's not even that long of a month. Come on.
It's the shortest month.
So yeah, the other thing is next week is our 1 year anniversary. So that's crazy that we're even still doing this. I'm excited for it though. I've recently had some. I've recently hit a point where I think we're gonna actually start upgrading the podcast studio over here in some meaningful ways. So I'm excited for that. Again, no promises, but hopefully in the next few weeks we start seeing some changes in that.
First of all, they found a better actor to portray me, so they'll be hiring him.
The role of Cameron will be portrayed by. How do you? It's that I can't say his name ever. It's
Mads Mikkelsen.
No, it's Timothy Chalamet.
God, he really is.
Chalamet. That's it.
He really is just me, but they statted in the femboy a little better. You have to start with the French class or the Japanese class. It gives you a good buff in the late game.
Huge buff when it comes to femboy builds. What the hell is on the rails? We've been off the rails this whole time. All right. Anything else we want to throw out there real quick, guys? All good?
I'm going to throw up.
Okay. I said K, not gay. We support everybody. Except for you, Steve. You know what you did. Fucker. He ate my tacos.
This has been a joke made only out of jokes from
Happy
2010.
birthday, Matara-con, February 4th. Yeah. Also,
Loved your collab with Limu.
yes.
How did that go, by the way?
I saw a bit of it, and then I had to do something else because I'm always busy every second of my life.
I went to the Twitch stream for that, saw it was like 7.5 hours long, and said no.
They're getting along.
Jesus. It's good that they get along, though. That's a lot of content. Jufute Raden from Hololive Device. Happy birthday on, again, February 4th. Matara-con's from V-Shoujo, by the way. February 4th also has Rin Penrose of Idol EN. Happy birthday.
I did see her post. I'm sorry, it's my birthday soon.
It's okay. We'll forgive you this time, I guess.
I look forward to the proper apology.
On February 7th, we have Gerard T. Rexford of Hollow Stars EN.
Gerard T. Rexford.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
On February 8th, we have Suisei Roxas of Phase Connect. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And
The
on,
segment's just going to keep getting longer.
and on February 9th, we've got Hizaki Gama from Hollow Stars JP. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
A happy womb evacuation day to you all.
And next week, it's Super Chat's birthday.
It's true. It's our womb evacuation day.
Oh, that womb didn't know what was coming.
No, it didn't.
3 whole
You
minutes.
don't know what's coming next week because we don't. And so it'd be weird if you did.
We have no plans. This will be an unremarkable episode, most likely.
God willing. All right, we'll see you
kiss.
next time.
See
Bye.
ya.
Sexual.
Parentheses sexual.
Bye.
Beep.
That's fine.